Today, I'm going to show how to plant pineapples. Now, we have quite a few pineapples in our greenhouse that we've been growing for years. I started back in 2003 with my first pineapple, propagating it, and we've been pretty successful over the years. This is our current pineapple that is growing in the greenhouse that I had shown on a previous video. And now it's in actually its second flowering stage. And
you can see little purple flowers on it. So
yeah,
cute.
I know, they look pretty cool. So, I'm going to take the crown of these two pineapples, and we're going to take the sucker of this big pineapple pineapple plant that actually produced a pineapple already, and this is
so what's a sucker?
A sucker, they grow at the base of plants, and at the base of this pineapple, this is the sucker down here, and it's
like a baby plant?
Yes, well, it will be a new pineapple plant, and there are three parts. There's the crown, which is the top. Then there are the pups, which actually come on the sides, but we're not going to use those. And then at the bottom, you have the suckers. So, all right, here we have our pineapples in a good golden color, and we bought them, I guess, about a week ago. They were a little more green.
2 weeks, I think. No.
2 weeks.
Yeah.
The method that I used to grow all these pineapples, and the ones previous, and from 2003 actually, was taking the crown or the top of the pineapple, and we're going to do that now. Take your pineapple, grab it firmly at the top, and what we're going to do is twist.
Oh.
All right, we're not going to cut the top, we're just going to twist this off.
Want to see that end?
All right, so.
Okay.
And now I'm going to pull off these leaves.
Because they're dead?
Well, they're not dead, but what'll happen is the roots are going to come from down here.
You can see them already. That's like a root already?
Yeah, probably immature. It's small, but...
try to just get it in focus.
Okay.
Yeah, it's full.
So we're going to pull these leaves out, and there are people, if you look on, there's, like I said, there's plenty of good videos. Some people will put these in water for a week or 5 days. You want to do this in a shady area, all right? And we have in our greenhouse right now, first of all, it's not sunny, and I do have some shade here. So as I pull these lower leaves off and expose this area here, this is where the roots are going to grow. And the way we've doing it is this. I did pull these back about a half an inch or so, and we're going to take the pineapple, and I'm going to just put it in our potting soil without doing anything else. So
that's pretty cool.
Put it in. And this method is exactly what I did with this pineapple and all of these. So that's using the crown, and then water it, keep it moist, want it well drained, and it should start to show some growth in actually a few weeks. You should start to see some. With this pineapple, we're going to do the same thing. Again, grab it at the top, nice and firm, and
now is that fairly easy because it's ripe?
Yeah. I mean, this is pretty easy to do. So again, this is the crown. What we're going to do again is peel. If you like avocados or anything sort of like this, but peeling these back with these lower leaves. And again, sometimes you actually it takes a second or so, but they do come off. Now, the one thing about propagating pineapples is it's not 100%. I mean, they do sometimes rot. My experiences are, we've been pretty fortunate over the years that most of ours have lived, but there's an occasional one that just doesn't. You want to make sure they have a well-drained soil. Our potting soil is well-drained, and I will show watering in a minute. So, again, pulling these back, and this is where the roots are going to come. Now, on this one, I'm going to use a rooting hormone. I've done this a lot. We do this with grapes outside, and this helps increase the chances of it rooting. It gives it, what it needs. Because remember, we're taking just the crown of the plant. Now we want this thing to grow. So we're going to try rooting hormone. Now, if you ever buy this, think about this is any basic store, even hardware stores, but Home Depot, Lowe's, they have it, guard centers. What you do is just put a little of the hormone on a paper towel. You never want to take this hormone after it's touched the plant and put it back in the container, because in case there was any disease or contamination, it would go back in here. So you never put the unused hormone back in there. Now, what I'm just doing is I'm just sort of rolling it around like you'd be, breading a piece of chicken or something. Whatever, but you get the idea. So we have a hormone on there, and now I'm going to take same potting soil and create a hole. Again, you don't want this to come off, and pack it in. And we will be giving these water in a minute. So that is the second crown.
Okay, it's number 2.
Number 2. The next way, this was our big pineapple. This actually produced our class pineapple last year. Is that we're going to take a sucker.
See this real quick? There. Oh,
I got these. I'm going to take this and basically the same type of thing. We're just going to twist it and pull it out. And
oh, it has roots.
oh yeah, this looks good. So this is and this is going to,
Let me see, hold on.
this is going to produce quicker than the crown method. It should produce quicker. Now, what I'm going to do, since this has a lot of roots and is really doing well, I'm not going to use a rooting hormone on this. You can see, how good this looks.
Yeah, it's got a lot.
So what we're going to do, or what I'm going to do is, I'm going to put it in our flower pot that we had prearranged, and going to tuck these new roots in. When you plant it, you don't want to put the soil too high. When I talked about it in the other video, you don't want to ever, cover it higher than it was in the previous pot or space. So again, I'm compacting this in, and this is a pretty large.
I was gonna say, is that pot big enough?
Well, for right now it is. It's okay. Once it roots a little bit more, I'm gonna actually probably add just a touch more topsoil.
Okay.
This is a pretty good sucker, pretty good size, as you guys can see. So this should produce a little quicker. And I actually have not done suckers before. I've just done the crowns, like I said, and I want to see what happens. So I'm excited.
Your first sucker.
Yeah, right.
Cool.
I'm excited to cut the pineapple and
Yes,
eat that.
that's dessert.
So yeah, that's going to be our dessert. I'm going to gently water these plants, keep them moist. Still want a well-drained soil, and keep them in indirect light. I want to really try to get the water that drizzle down through the top of the crown here. So a little bit of let that drain.
Now, how many times will you water just till they're soaked?
Yeah, I just want to soak this potting soil. Make sure it has a little squeaky there. And you can see it's draining through. Yeah, keep them at a direct light. They'll burn up in direct light. All right, that's good. I will keep you guys posted on how they're doing, and
Weeks.
we'll see what happens.